beautiful Sanxia, from indigo dyeing to a temple of art. Finish your trip to Sanxia with a visit to Qingshui Zushi Temple. It is also known as the Palace of Asian Art because of its marvelous designs. Sanxia's Qingshui Zushi Temple was built in the 1760s. It has been rebuilt twice, once in the 1800s and again after World War II. During the last renovation in 1947, Taiwan's famous artist Li Meishu took the responsibility for leading the project. He combined Western styles into the traditional construction of the temple. Visitors can see carvings of many commonly carved animals, such as cats, dogs, and dragons. However, there are also carvings of owls, doves, and even figures from fairy tales, including angels and mermaids. Another interesting fact about the temple is the rival construction method used in the 1947 renovation. The temple was divided into two parts, and two teams of artists worked separately to bring their own features. This method made each side of the temple different in style. Pack your bag and go to Sanxia. It is a place that's worth a visit.
Welcome back, everyone, to English for You. I'm Adam.
And I'm Elsie.
So we've been learning about Sanxia and the indigo dyeing that they've been doing there for years and years and years. And now we know that a little bit more about Sanxia is that the three rivers that surround the area makes it perfect conditions for growing a plant which has that rich blue color that makes those colors really pop when you are indigo dyeing.
Wow, you really paid attention to the reading.
Yeah.
You must really want to go there again, but what else can we do besides dyeing clothes?
Okay, well, let's check out another cool thing that we can do and see in Sanxia. Our article starts off by saying, finish your trip to Sanxia with a visit to Qingshui Zushi Temple.
Qingshui Zushi Temple. Good job.
Okay.
Yeah. 我们呢可以来参观清水祖师庙，可以用这件事情来结束你的三峡之旅。
Okay, well, it is also known as the Palace of Asian Art because of its marvelous designs.
Wow, palace. This word sounds very fabulous, luxurious.
It does sound pretty fancy, and we will talk about it. Palace. Palace is a noun. It is a grand and impressive building where royalty or important people live or work. An example sentence using the word palace we could say is, the king and queen lived in a beautiful palace.
Palace 这个字呢，指的就是皇宫、宫殿。你多半会听到，比如说国王、皇后，然后什么皇帝住在宫殿里头。由于呢，它这个奇妙的设计，三峡清水祖师庙也被称为东方的艺术殿堂。
Okay, so let's learn more about the temple itself. Well, it says Sanxia's Qingshui Zushi Temple was built in the 1760s.
三峡的清水祖师庙呢，是建于1760年代，也就是18世纪的60年代。
Wow, so it's been around for quite some time. Jumping back, it says it has been rebuilt twice, once in the 1800s and again after World War II.
Rebuild 这个动词呢是重建，那字首 re 常常接在动词或是名词还有形容词之前，表示重新又再次。所以 build 是建造，那 rebuild 就是重建。像是 use 是使用 ，reuse 就是再次使用、再次利用。那课文就说到啦，这座庙宇曾经是经历过2次的重建，一次是在19世纪，另外一次是在2战后。
Okay, well, Taiwan has a lot of temples, right?
Yes.
And so what really makes this temple so special? Well, it says during the last renovation in 1947, Taiwan's famous artist Li Mei-shu took the responsibility for leading the project.
Renovation 好，这个名词是修复、翻新、新建筑。那动词是 renovate，R-E-N-O-V-A-T-E。Renovate an old house， 那就是去翻修老房子，把它翻新。
Yeah, a lot of people in the U.S. will renovate a new or old house and make it new and make it beautiful again. And then we also saw the word responsibility. Responsibility is a duty or obligation to take care of something or someone. So for you guys out there, you could say, taking care of a pet is a big responsibility.
Responsibility 就是名词，代表责任。Take responsibility for doing something，或者是 for something， 那就是负责某事，或是负责做某事。那讲到这个责任，一定要说它的形容词 responsible。那相反，不负责任的字首加上 ir 就好，变成 irresponsible。那课文说到，在1947年最后一次翻修的时候，台湾著名的艺术家李梅树就负责领导这个 project 这个项目。
All right, so this person was responsible for refurnishing this temple. I wonder what he did that made it so unique. Well, our article says is he combined Western styles into the traditional construction of the temple. There we see the word combine, which is a verb. It's to mix or join two or more different things together to form a whole. So an example we could use is something like this. Let's combine flour, sugar, and eggs to make a cake. Or you can combine A into B. So we would say the chef combined herbs into the sauce for extra flavor.
Combine 这个动词就是混合、结合或是组合。Combine A into B 就是将 A 融入 B。那这边我们看到的 A 在课文当中就是 Western styles，西方的风格。B 指的就是呢 the traditional construction of the temple， 寺庙的本来的传统建筑。所以呢，李梅树就将西方风格融入了寺庙的传统建筑中。所以建筑这个字 construction。
Right, and so we've combined our living room that has what? Western style as well as Taiwanese style, right? Okay. All right, jumping back, our article says visitors can see carvings of many commonly carved animals such as cats, dogs, and dragons.
哇 ，carving 好，这个名词是雕刻品。那被雕刻在上面的这些东西，用什么字来形容呢？就是 carved，C-A-R-V-E-D， 好，被雕刻的。所以游客呢还可以看到很多像是常见的这个雕刻动物，猫啦、狗还有龙都有。
Okay, right. Well, did you ever grow up, did you ever have a grandpa that taught you how to kind of carve things into wood?
No, not my grandpa, but we did learn that in the elementary school.
Oh, okay, great. Well, it's quite fun, and you can spend hours and hours doing it with a knife and a piece of wood, and you can create something beautiful.
You gotta be very patient.
You do have to be patient.
And very
It takes
calm.
a long time to carve good things. Well, what other carvings did they have in this temple? Well, let's find out. It says, however, there are also carvings of owls, doves, and even figures from fairy tales, including angels and mermaids. There we see the word owl. An owl is a nocturnal bird of prey with large eyes and a distinct call. So for you guys, you probably know what an owl sounds like. Hoo-hoo! Hoo-hoo!
And it's a nocturnal bird.
Nocturnal means it comes out at night.
夜行性
Very
的动物。
good. So an example sentence we could use is, when we were camping, we heard an owl hooting in the forest last night. And then we also see the word fairy tale. Ooh. So let's get into it and discuss fairy tale a little bit more. Fairy tale. A fairy tale is a story about magical beings, often with a moral lesson aimed at children. So it's a magical story that tries to teach people and children the importance of something. An example sentence we could say is, Cinderella is a famous fairy tale about a girl and her magical transformation.
好，我们刚刚先看到的字呢是 owl 这个动物，就是猫头鹰。那还有 fairy tale 指的是童话故事。So growing up, did you read a lot of fairy tales?
Yeah, I did. I read quite a few.
Which one was your favorite?
My favorite one. That's a good question.
Little Mermaid.
There's so many. I mean, maybe Pinocchio?
Oh, 那个木偶奇遇记。
Yeah.
My favorite was Mermaid, Little Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
所以呢，我们这边也看到一个字是 mermaid， 它指的就是美人鱼。Do you believe in mermaids? Do you think they exist?
I would like to think they exist, but I don't really think there are mermaids because if there were, we would probably know by now, right?
Probably. 所以呢，课文说到，然而雕刻当中呢，也有这个猫头鹰啦、鸽子，甚至是来自童话故事的人物，包括了天使还有美人鱼都有。
All right, so let's check out another cool thing about this temple. Is our article tells us another interesting fact about the temple is the rival construction method used in the 1947 renovation.
Rival 这个形容词指的是竞争的、对抗的，所以这个 rival thing, what is it? Maybe we'll find out later, right?
Exactly.
这个寺庙的另外一个有趣之处，就是在1947年翻修中使用的对场作方法。
All right, yeah, we don't want to give away our answer quite yet about rival because it tells us now the temple was divided into two parts, and two teams of artists worked separately to bring their own features.
Oh, so like the temple is cut in half.
And well, it's two teams working on two different things,
Right.
seeing like which one would maybe be very special or different from each other. So they were keeping things separately. There we see, like I said, the word separately. It's an adverb and it's in a way that keeps things apart or distinct from each other. So an example, we could say, travelers are advised to pack liquids and electronics separately for easier security screening.
Separately 这个副词就是各自地或是分别地是个副词，然后呢，形容词怎么办？字尾的 ly 拿掉就好了，那就是分别的、各自的。So did you have your own bedroom? Did you and your sisters have separate bedrooms?
Yes, we did.
When you guys were, children.
I mean, growing up, yeah, we had separate bedrooms. I had two sisters, and so, yes. My big sister, my little sister, and me, we all had different bedrooms. We were very lucky because, I mean, looking back, we would fight a lot. And so if we were all in the same room, oh, it would not be good.
So it's good that you had separate bedrooms.
Exactly.
OK， 那课文就说啦，寺庙被分成2个部分，然后有2支艺术家的小组分别工作，带来各自的 features 特色。
Right, and since they did it separately, our article tells us this method made each side of the temple different in style.
对，这种方法呢，就让寺庙的每一侧在风格上面都不一样。
So yeah, so pack your bag and go to Sansha. It is a place that's worth a visit.
那在这边我们看到了今天的文法重点 ，Let's take a look. 在今天的 Language in Focus 当中呢，我们要看到 worth 这个字的用法。worth 当形容词使用的时候，它有值点点点的，或是值得点点点的意思。那常见的用法呢，第一种表示值得做某事，或是值得点点点，我们可以用 be 动词加上 worth， 再加上 VING， 或者是一个名词。比如说呢 ，worth a try， 那就是这件事情值得一试 ；worth a look， 那就这个地方值得一看 worth it 那就表示这件事是值得的。课文说啊 ，It is a place that's worth a visit。再说的就是三峡是一个值得拜访的好地方。那第二个，我们还可以用 worth 来表示价值点点点的，那会是 be 动词加上 worth 之后，可能加上金额、加上数量，或是占比，好，就是占多少比率。For example, her necklace is made of gold. It's worth a lot of money. 它的项链是用黄金制成的，值很多的钱。或者是呢 Please bring a gift worth $200 NT to the gift exchange party. 请你携带价值台币200元的礼物到礼物交换派对上。
So we've learned quite a few cool things about Sanxia. We got the indigo dyeing. And we got
the temples.
The temples. And in the temples that they're done, or in the temple, it's done separately, 2 different kind of styles and maybe different carvings. So would you now want to really go to Sanxia?
Yes.
And I know there's some other things that are interesting in Sanxia because they have waterfalls, they have great hiking, and you said when you were younger you walked on the
Old Street.
The old street.
There is a lot of food to try.
All right.
好，所以收拾行囊去三峡吧，这是一个值得一游的地方。各位同学们喜欢今天的主题吗？不要忘了按赞、订阅、分享我们的 YouTube channel 还有 Facebook。
Okay, and our For You chat question today is, what animal or fairy tale character would you be most excited to find a carving of in the temple?
For me, of course, cats.
Oh, cats, okay. But I thought you liked mermaids. What is your favorite?
I used to.
Oh, okay.
Not now anymore. I don't believe in mermaids.
Oh, you
They
don't
don't
believe
exist. They're just from fairy tales.
Okay. For me, I would say, what animals do I think that are kind of cool?
Or a fairy tale character.
Well, for an animal, I would say a fox.
Oh.
What did the fox say? I would say fox, and then maybe for a fairy tale, I would say Pinocchio.
又是小木偶。
Yeah, it'd be kind of funny to see. Maybe it would be a place where you could hang your coat.
I would like to see some unicorns.
Unicorns
on the
would be
walls
good.
of the temple.
All right. Well, what do you guys think? What animal or fairy tale would you be excited to see or find in the carvings of the temple? That's all the time we have for today. My name is Adam.
And I'm Elsie.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Vocabulary Review. Palace. The king ordered his people to build a new palace for him and his queen. Responsibility. Being a parent is probably one of the biggest responsibilities a person could have. Combine. You can make a delicious drink by combining milk, fruit, and chocolate together. Owl. The wise old owl in the story shared its knowledge with the other animals, which helped them solve their problems. Fairy tale. This fairy tale is about a girl who saves her 11 brothers after they are changed into swans. Separately. The teacher asked us to read the 2 stories separately and then compare their main characters.
字汇小补帖
Renovation. Construction. Carving. Mermaid. Rival.